Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokemon Crystal No Healing in Battle Nuzlocke Challenge. In the last episode, we went around to a lot of areas catching some Kanto encounters that we can only get at night. And we have some that we can only get in the morning and in the day this episode, but hopefully we'll make some actual story progression. We'll see. So yeah, now that it's daytime, last episode I said that I couldn't get Snubbull if I got Meowth east of Saffron here, but I actually can get Granbull north of Saffron in the day. So that's where we're going to be heading next. But before I do that, I do want to go ahead and point out, remember last episode where I said I was going to take everybody's items off and then just have the amulet coin to pass around because I wanted to save bag space. Instead, what I did is I gave everybody their items and I put all of my berries in the PC because they're no good for right now. I'll use them for big fights if I need them. And I am just gonna like swap the amulet coin on and off so I can get a whole bunch of money from these Kanto battles. So that being said, let's go ahead and catch ourselves a Granbull. So over here on Route 5, we can get ourselves a Pokemon right below Celadon City. And that's in this patch of grass. And the only thing I can find here that's eligible for me is a Granbull. Or I guess you can get Snubbull here. I guess Cerebi was wrong. It's not Granbull, it's Snubbull. So, Snubbull's fine, it's the same thing as Granbull. I thought it would be weird for a level 13 Granbull, but, you know, Cerebi does that to us sometimes. Alright, it only took 2 Pokeballs, so we got ourselves a Snubbull, finally. We've run into them since the beginning of the game for the most part. And Snubbull is the fairy Pokemon. In truth, it is a cowardly Pokemon. It growls eagerly in order to hide its fear from its opponent. So it's a little toy breed dog, kind of like Sock and Throw are, my pugs. So that being said, I'm going to get a name for this Snubbull, and I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go ahead and name it after my cousin's, deceased Chihuahua. He has passed, and I just thought it'd be an interesting name because it's a little toy breed dog, and I can't think of anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and name this Snubbull Charlie. So we have Charlie the Snubbull. And since I'm not gonna be, dang it. And since I'm not gonna be coming back to this area, I've been not gathering things from areas that I'm going to be coming back to so I can explore everything in one go. But this area is one of those areas I could never come back to. So I'll talk to this lady in this house, and she's going to go ahead and give me a Cleanse Tag, which is a pretty bad item, but I thought I'd show it off nonetheless, and then go ahead and put it in the PC. Now, back here in Celadon, if we go west of Celadon City, we can go to the cycling road, and by going down to the cycling road, we can get on Route 16. I think we already did 16, but if we go down a little bit, it will be Route 17. So, on the cycling road in Route 17, in the day, I can get Slugma, or Grimer, but we already have Grimer. And there it is, a Slugma, first encounter, cool. So Slugma's a really interesting Pokemon, I'd love to use one, and it's unfortunate that being a Johto Pokemon, you can't get it until Kanto, in both Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and Gold, Silver, and Crystal. But I mean, you can get it from that egg in Violet City and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so I guess there's some use for it. It's just a cool Pokemon I'd love to use. And I always used to think it was a Hoenn Pokemon when I was a kid, because I used to play a lot of Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, but it's actually a Johto Pokemon, similar to Skarmory. And we caught it pretty quickly. Thankfully, that didn't drag on too long. So, we got Slugma, which is gonna be the lava Pokemon. These group together in areas that are hotter than normal. If it cools off, its skin hardens. So, that's not good for Slugma there. I don't know what I'm gonna name her. I'll think about it for a second, I'll be right back. So I can't think of a name for this thing, but I do have a friend in RuneScape that I knew many, many years ago, whose username was a play on the word fire in some other language. I forget what it is, but I'm sure somebody will tell me. And that name is Incendy. I think it might have been German, but I have no idea. But we have Incendy, the Slugma. So I decide before we make our way over to Lavender Town and explore over there and do the power plant and all that jazz that we have to get done, I thought we'd explore Celadon City since there's nothing here other than the gym that you can kind of skip over the entire place other than the gym. So I'll explore it, that way when we come back we can just take on the gym. So in here I know there's a pretty good item we can get. At the top, where you would get Eevee in Fire and Leaf Green, you can talk to this guy, and he'll give you the TM for the move Curse, which is a pretty good... Oh, after sunset. That's so irritating. I'm never coming back, but it's here. This guy is absolutely hilarious. If you talk to him, he'll say he's the graphic artist. He drew me. Yeah, that he did. He did a good job, too. And this guy is the programmer. He says, play the slot machines. They're not rigged. Yes, they are. And here's the department store, which is the equivalent to the Goldenrod department store, except in Celadon. And there are some different TMs that we can buy here, so let's point them out. So at the TM corner, we have ourselves the power varies with the Pokemon. I have no idea what TM10 is. I'm not going to buy it, though. Boost fire moves for 5 turns. That would be Sunny Day. Yeah, Sunny Day. Foils attack that turn. It may fail. That must be Protect. I'm going to buy a Protect. Yeah, TM17's Protect. This one is Brain Dance, which is cool that you can buy it. Inflicts damage every turn, and not a clue. Let's buy it just because it's cheap. And I'll buy TM10 as well, just because we'll be getting money here soon. Let's check it and see what all of them are. So TM10 is Hidden Power. Oh, duh, we already have one of those. TM17 was Protect. And what else did I buy? I actually have no idea, but it's in here. You can see it, I'm sure. Yeah, we already had them. What was Foils and Attack? I'm so confused. Let me sec. Oh yeah, Foils and Attack was Protect, and the one that deals damage every turn, TM37, was Sandstorm. That's why we have 2. Okay. I feel like these 2 guys' dialogue should be swapped. This guy says it's the only place you can buy lovely mail, and this guy says he's here to buy surf mail to send to his girlfriend. Shouldn't he be sending her the lovely mail? I guess she's not all that lovely after all. And that's everything worth noting in the department store. Next place. Whoa, you can find the leftovers in this trash can? Oh, wow, that's something I was not aware of. I was just about to complain. They said this is an Eat-A-Thon contest, but they said they can't serve me. Why can't I be in the Eat-A-Thon contest? I don't care. I forgot the leftovers. I'm out of here. That is going on Deimos, and I'm gonna give the King's Rock to Aroy and take off the Hardstone because, oh, the Amulet Coin's on, right. I'll put the Hardstone in the PC. Who needs to catch Snorlax when you get the leftovers like that? And last but not least in Celadon, we've got ourselves a good old trusty game corner. Not gonna play any slots, but I am curious as to what they sell here. I know the Pokemon they sell here, but TM32, 29, 15, I have no idea. How much do those cost? That looked really overpriced. 7,500? That must be Hyper Beam. And something else that I'm not going to bother with at all. With all that done in Celadon, that's about everything. Let's actually cover some trainer battles for once. Like I said, they're really weak, so I'm not sure how many I'll show. But let's head east to Saffron, with a biker gang in front of our way. I know we can jump down the ledges, but I'm getting some free money. They're part of the Pokemon Federation trainer group? They're gonna drive me under their wheels. Maybe I shouldn't show this. This is probably as good as these 3 battles get, and it's still awful. That was about the 3 most pointless battles I have ever fought. 6 coughing and a Flareon. That was it. Kanto, everybody! And we already got our encounter here being Meowth. I can fight this guy, I guess. I don't know how the magnet train works. With magnets? And he calls himself a super nerd. I almost used Hyper Beam on this thing. I thought it'd live a wing attack. It's pretty surprising, I suppose. Yeah, the only thing good about this guy and all those trainers is they give me lots of money. And we already fought him in a previous episode. So yeah, look at the cash dollars that we got from that route. Already back up to 26,000. Not bad. And here we are in Lavender Town. So this is where the storyline is supposed to take place now. We've got to go ahead and do the not the magnet train, the power plant. Crap, this is the name raider. Yeah. I'll go ahead and check for items and we'll head over to the power plant. Yeah, so this is Mr. Fuji's house. He's not here right now though, he's at the Soul House, they said. So I say we go over there and pay Mr. Fuji a visit. Welcome. You appear to be raising your Pokemon in a kind and loving manner. Pokemon lovers come here to pay their respects to departed Pokemon. Please offer condolences for the souls of the departed Pokemon. I'm sure that will make them happy. And I suppose while we're here, we can pay respects to the Pokemon that we have lost on this journey. Starting with our Geodude Brute against Whitney. And our starter Argway the Bayleaf to that guy with the Kangaskhan in the Union Cave. And last but unfortunately not least, our Skarmory Angel that we lost to Lance. She will be missed greatly. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue with the game. That's what she'd want. So here we are in the radio tower. This is what I meant when I said power plant. We got a little ways to go before we make it to the power plant. But for us to do anything in the game, we do have to talk to this guy. This guy says he's got a big problem. They've been off the air since the power plant shut down, and he's gonna want us to go ahead and fix it. I think that's what we're supposed to do. This guy says he's the super music director. Your Poke Gear can't tune into my music programs? How unfortunate. If you get an expansion card upgrade, you can tune in. You'd better get one. And I could have swore we got one by fixing it, so I guess that's what we have to do. But that's, yeah, so we have to get the machine part and take it to the power plant and all that. That's the first goal. That's the first thing that we're going to have to do here in Kanto before we can actually do anything. Maybe I have to talk to the cop guarding the upstairs. I think that might be it. He says, sorry, but you can't, you can only tour the ground floor. Ever since Johto's radio tower was taken over by a criminal gang, we have to step up our security. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the power plant because that's where we need to go, but I think we'll grab a couple of Pokemon before we do so. Well, I came up this way on Route 10 and this guy sniped me, so I guess we'll fight him first. And he's got a Quagsire. I mean, Arrow probably shouldn't fight it because it's a water type, but I can Hyper Beam it, so LOL rip Quagsire. Hyper Beam is fun when the people only have one Pokemon. 5,000 Pokedollars! Thank you, Robert. That was appreciated. So this is Route 10. We can only get a Pokemon here once we get to the power plant, because Route 10 is the outside of the power plant. So yeah, we'll get a Pokemon when we make it to the power plant. And after I roast this guy, Hiker Jim Bob, with a Machamp. Oh, he's about to get done knocked down. I guess Machamp's pretty cool if it wasn't level 35. Goodbye, Machamp. You will be missed. And that's it up here until we get up to the rock tunnel. No thank you, it's dark. I mean, I think I can get Kangaskhan in there. That's the only thing I can get in there. And I can get the Thick Club finally for my Marowak, but I'll go ahead and cut ahead to whenever I get this Kangaskhan. I think it's on this floor. I actually decided to go ahead and wait on that. I'd like to do the rock tunnel when I can get out my Poliwhirl, which I can. I'm just gonna wait to do that until later, because I can then hunt down the Thick Club from the wild Cubone and Marowak. So, next thing I want to do is, where I got that Chansey and Nidorino, there's another route after that where I can get a Nidorina during the morning and the day. So I want to go grab that, and then we'll clear all these trainers when I actually come this way, but I just want to go ahead and get that Nidorina out of the way while it's the daytime. And it's one of the last encounters that I can get that has a day restriction, other than the Kangaskhan, but we'll be getting that as soon as possible. And here we are on Route 15, where that Nidorina is. Happily avoided everybody. Repel wore off just in perfect timing. Grab me a Nidorina, and let's get out of here. And there's a Nidorina. Perfect. I thought that was a shiny for a second. Oh my god, when it did its little foot thing, I thought that was like, never mind, I'm losing it. Alright, let's grab this, and move on to Fuchsia City so we can at least be able to fly there in the future. Or should I say in the fuchsia. And we got it first try, thanks to my wonderful pun. Alright, Nidorina has been added to the Pokedex, and that is the Poison Pin Pokemon. It has a docile nature, does it? If it is threatened with an attack, it raises the barbs that are all over its body. Alright, let's give this thing a nickname. You know, based on what it evolves into, I'm gonna name this Nidorina Majesty. Wait, yeah, Majesty. Majesty the Nidorina. And let's make our way, I don't want to fight you right now. Ooh, oh wait, there's more? Okay. Yeah, let's make our way to Fuchsia City for the Fly Point. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up in the Pokemon Center here. There's nothing I can get in Fuchsia City or south or west of it because I've already gotten everything in those areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal, and then we'll make our way to another point where I can get a Pokemon. Before I head out, though, I do want to go ahead and explore the town so we don't have to when we come back. And this is Route 19. It doesn't take me anywhere. It takes me towards the areas, you know what I mean, like towards Seafoam Islands, but you can't actually do anything over here. There's a boulder blocking the way, and I don't think it ever goes away. It's closed, so yeah, we have to go around south of Pallet Town to go there. So one thing a lot of veterans of Pokemon that have played these games will know is in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the Safari Zone's no longer a thing. So you can't really do too much here in Fuchsia City. I thought there might be something. There's a tree to cut, and it might lead me to some things, but I don't think anything is going to be necessary. There's nothing important up there. I'm not going to go teach a Pokemon cut. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. So in case anybody's wondering why I'm going around getting all these Pokemon, I just want to get them out of the way so I don't have to remember where I got my encounter and where I didn't, because it's pretty interesting in Kanto and Gold, Silver, and Crystal. You always seem to forget where you've gotten something and where you didn't, just because you can go pretty much anywhere other than Pallet Town right away. So next place I want to go is up here on Route 24, because in the daytime, in the daytime you can get Sunkern, and I want to get my encounter for Route 24 while it's daytime. So my encounter for Route 24, actually, yeah, no, I don't want to surf. Not right now. We'll explore this area when we actually come here. My encounter for Route 24 is... it can be either Sunkern or a Caterpie, unfortunately. And it's gonna be a Caterpie. I'm never going to get lucky and actually get to go ahead and use a Sunkern, am I? It's unfortunate, because I could have gotten Caterpie later in the game, but I just thought I'd come here now while it's daytime. Oh well. It breaks out of a Great Ball level 10. Actually, it didn't even shake once! It's a Caterpie! Guys, I don't do this. I'm not gonna sit here and struggle and get angry at a Caterpie. I'm just gonna go ahead and run away from it. There's no way I'll ever use it. I'm not the type of person, I tried. I'm not gonna get angry over a Caterpie. Forget that. And ironically, the only thing you can get on Route 25 is Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree. Not even gonna get an encounter there. Don't care. So I've pretty much gotten all the encounters that I can get at this point in the game. Sorry about that noise, it was outside. The only thing I can get before I make my way towards Pallet Town is Electabuzz, which is guaranteed at the power plant, and Kangaskhan, which is in the rock tunnel, which I will be doing those parts in the next episode, so we'll get them then. Sorry if these past few episodes have been weird, getting a whole bunch of Pokemon. I just want to get all my encounters, because I like to have everything. I don't want to miss anything and be like, oh, you just skipped that encounter, just because I forgot, so I wanted to get them out of the way. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, a like is appreciated, it helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon, Nuzlocks, or Wedlocks, like Pokemon Crystal, feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode when we make our way to the power plant and make our way through Rock Tunnel. Until then, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.